She always hated Valentine's Day, the hearts, the roses, the forced smiles, it all made her blood boil. But this year was different. This year, she had a plan. Her boyfriend, on the surface, was perfect. He was charming, attentive, and loving. But his family had tormented her for years. Their whispered insults, constant mockery, and judgment of her every move had finally pushed her over the edge. Tonight, she would make them all pay. She arrived at their house just as the streetlights cast a soft glow on the pavement. The air was heavy with the smell of winter frost and the faint scent of chimney smoke. In her hands, she carried a small, innocent-looking box of chocolates, the perfect disguise for her dark intentions. The door creaked open, and they greeted her with those wide, fake smiles that always made her skin crawl. The warmth of the living room did nothing to chase away the cold, thrilling shiver running down her spine. Happy Valentine's, they all chimed, completely oblivious to the storm raging in her eyes. She let out a soft laugh, expertly hiding the darkness growing inside her. She placed the box of chocolates on the coffee table and waited, her heart a steady drum against her ribs. She was calm, sweet, harmless, or so they thought. Minutes ticked by. They didn't seem to notice the strange, bitter aroma wafting from the box. It was a sharp, metallic tang she had carefully infused into each chocolate. Laughter filled the room as they eagerly bit into the sweets. But soon, the laughter began to change. It morphed into choking, coughing, and confused sputtering. Her boyfriend's mother clutched at her throat, her eyes wide with pure terror. His father slumped over the armrest of his chair, trying to call out, but only a hoarse whisper escaped his lips. The siblings gasped for air, panic finally dawning on their faces as they realized what was happening. She stood there, watching coldly, completely still as chaos and fear consumed the room. The firelight flickered, casting grotesque, dancing shadows on the walls. Every scream, every desperate gasp, was like a beautiful symphony to her ears. She didn't flinch as the last breath echoed and the room fell into an eerie, heavy silence. Finally, the house was quiet. The only sounds were her own footsteps on the wooden floor and the faint, rhythmic ticking of the grandfather clock. She casually wiped her hands on her coat, a faint, satisfied smile playing on her lips, and opened the door to leave. The moonlight spilled onto her face, illuminating her look of utter satisfaction. Valentine's Day had never been so sweet. Outside, a gentle snow had begun to fall, covering the world in a soft, innocent blanket of white, a perfect contrast to the darkness she left behind. She walked away, humming softly to herself, wrapped in the warmth of her own terrifying victory. Subscribe for more terrifying stories, if you dare.